Hey you, welcome back to your practice and to my channel. My name is Tobi and today we have a little session in front of us that you can sneak always into your day and that will focus on your hip mobility. So we will start right away seated to the long side of the mat. The focus is hip mobility, so you will feel a bit more freedom and a bit more space in your hips, and also your hip joints will thank you later for this one. Place your hands behind you, heels push into the ground, open the legs a bit wider, toes point up, and then just drop the knees to the middle. Find a 90-90, so you have a 90-degree angle in both legs. Pull the legs back to the middle and drop them to the right, and go through this a couple of times. Pay attention that both of your knees, both of your chins land to both sides and that you keep this 90-90 angle as much as you can. If you don't need the hands, lift them off the ground and use more the strength of your legs and the control of your whole body here. Go through this a couple of times. Maybe you already feel like you gain some space. We move through the hips quite a bit already. And then drop the knees over to the left side. Turn around, fingertips land to both sides of the leg. Lean forward, try to keep an upright spine and lean as much forward as you can without the legs lifting and also without you rounding the spine too much at this moment. Lift up again, pick the knees up, drop them over to the right side, fingertips land, long spine, lean over the right leg. Come up, pull the knees back to the middle, fingertips land to both sides of your left leg, lean over it. Come up, switch to the other side, right knee drops over, lean over the right leg. One more time. Lean back to the left, knees drop over to the left, lean over. This time you can also walk the hands forward if you want. Maybe even bring the forearms to the ground if this is something that interests you. But pay attention that you fold over the leg and not just to the side. You want to lean your upper body over the leg. So maybe you don't need to go this low or this deep into the stretch, and which is totally fine as long as you feel something in your left outer hip. That's all we want right here. Find your breath here. Take a couple of them, slow and steady. And then walk the hands back. Place the hands behind you on the ground and straighten the left leg out as much as you can. If you can't, hold the 90-degree angle in your right leg, pull it in slightly, but try to keep it in this internal hip rotation, because this is the goal of this pose here. If you can rotate the upper body more to the right leg, the more you rotate back, the more you will feel a stretch in or like a mobility work in your right hip joint, because this is internal rotation of your right hip and we don't do that so often. So maybe this feels quite weird or quite new, and this is totally fine. Pull the left knee in again, drop the knees over to the right side. Walk the hands maybe to the outside of the leg or maybe even forward and drop in. Again here, try to keep the right knee on the ground, try to feel a stretch in the outer right hip. And also here, try to lean over the right leg. Don't lean to the right too far, try to find center over the right chin somewhere. 2 to 3 more breaths here. And slowly come back up, place the hands to the ground behind you, straighten the right leg out as much as you can. Try to keep the 90-degree angle here. If you have to pull it in slightly, that is also fine. Again, here, if you want more, you can rotate your upper body more to the left knee, the left shin, or push the left knee slightly more into the ground. Stay here just static for a moment. Breathe into it. Don't escape resistance here. Try to work with it a bit. And pull the right shin in again. Bring both legs back to center. And we drop the knees over to the left side again. This time pull the left shin in slightly. And we try to bring the hips forward. You can use the fingertips again. Left foot is to the right knee. You lean forward, push the hips forward actively. And then slowly and steady you sit back down. You pull the knees back to center, drop them over to the right side. Left knee lands to the inside of the right foot. With or without the fingers, come onto your knees. Push the hips forward actively. Slow and controlled, you sit back down, switch to the other side, and you pull yourself into it, push the hips forward actively. Sit down low and controlled, switch to the other side. Knees land to the right side, shift forward, hip pushes forward. One more time, each side. Sit back down, switch to the right side. Push hips forward. Sit back down. Find center. Place the hands to the ground behind you. Pull your feet in. Maybe you have to bring yourself back to the mat if you walked a bit forward like I did. And place the feet onto the ground. Shift your hips forward. Find Malasana, Yogi squat. Also, it is totally fine if your heels are lifting, but try to bring them down if you can. And then just slowly shift from side to side. Maybe you open the stance up a bit. Maybe you walk the feet a bit further apart. Also, what could be nice is to roll the mat up or put something under the heels if your heels are floating here. Bring the hands together, push the arms into the inside of your legs and open them up slightly. Hold that here for a moment. You can straighten out the back a bit more. And now you try to push your legs to the middle. Really push, push, push. Hard cut to the arms. For another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now you try to pull them out. Pull them out, pull them out, pull them out. Actively try to get away from the arms for another 5, 3, 2, 1. Find middle. Chill. We do this 2 more times. We press to the middle and then we press out. Hands push together, pull them down. Press the knees to the middle. Push, push, push. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull the legs apart. Try to get away from the arms. From 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, find middle. It is meant to be hard, and maybe you can see it on my face that I'm also struggling with that. Last round. Push the arms again into the legs and then push the legs into the arms. Push to the middle. For another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull the legs apart. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, fold forward. Find a bit of a wider forward fold. Maybe grab the opposite elbows and just hang out for a moment here. Walk the feet a bit wider apart. Turn the toes out, the heels in, bend the legs, and then come up into goddess pose. Maybe straighten the legs out first. Straighten your back, roll your pelvis down, and then sit into it. Again, try to push the knees out. Move from side to side slightly. And then find middle, straighten out the legs. Keep the back straight, sit as low as you can. Really push a bit lower. Straighten the legs out. And then sit as low as you can. Really try to push into the resistance. Come up. Sit down. Up. And down. We go for 3 more. Down. 2. Down. Last one. We hold. Push the knees apart, sit a bit lower. And then fold forward, feet parallel, hang out, wide leg forward, fold for a moment. Slowly walk your hands to your left foot, turn the left foot out slightly, sit low to your left heel, Skandasana. And your hands can be on the ground the whole time. Sit into it. Maybe bounce a bit, if this helps you. And then shift to the right heel, stay low. Again here, if you can, right heel to the ground, maybe bounce a bit. Now we will shift from side to side. You can use your hands, but try to stay low. Left foot lands, shift to your left heel, Skandasana. Shift to your right heel, Skandasana. Shift to left, Skandasana. Right, left, right. Find center, wide leg forward fold. Walk your feet in again. Bend your legs, find Malasana again. Place the hands to the ground behind you, sit down. Right shin closer to your left shin in front of the right. If you can, stack the legs so your foot is kind of on the same line as your knee or as close to that as you can. Straighten out the leg, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Keep those sitting bones on the ground. And now you can also round your spine down. Maybe crawl the hands forward. Maybe let the forearms even land. Take 3 to 4 deep breaths here. Slowly come up, switch legs. Left leg closer to you, right leg in front of the leg. Feet kind of on the same line as the knees. Grab the knees, inhale, straighten your spine out, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, roll it down. Hands to the ground, maybe fingertips to the ground or even forearms on the ground, whatever helps you. Round your spine down. Sit bones, stay on the mat. Slowly walk your hands back, find a seat, and thank you so much for your time. I hope your hips feel great. I hope you feel a bit more space in your hips or in your hip joints. This is a routine you can do quite often, maybe like 3 or 4 times a week, and it's easy to sink in because it's quick and efficient. Thank you so much for your time. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and I'm looking forward to see you back on the mat very soon again. Peace out.